disobedience.
All
All right, guys, so we're back with Reggie. He heard me. But what I want to talk about with him today, guys, he's got something I call the dynamic of disobedience. And I know you're saying, how is that possible? Because he's doing so well. And it really has to do with this thought process. He is always looking for precursors, always trying to figure out if you do or do not have something that he may or may not want. So I can just tell you what he's not saying to himself is, I want to make sure they know I love them and stuff like this. None of them are. Let me stomp all over them. That's what mine say. Let me stomp on over on the way to get some treats. But so what he's got is a second guessing mentality. You need to be ready to, if I ask him to do something and I see he's going to do it, I immediately start reinforcing it. If not, then we end up with the dog that not only second guesses, it third guesses. All right, look. So I've got my nick set on about 30. Uh-oh. You need to be ready with your green button. Turn your dial down to about 40. All right, so what I'm going to do is get him in his place. Reggie! I'm being very specific. In your place. I want you, precious angel. So what I need to start doing is breaking this down so that I can keep him going. I've got words I can use to build up to the word that means you're getting the treat. I'm leading him down that path. I can't be giving you something every second, and you've got to have faith in me. I'm writing you a check.
Yay! 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 Wonder.
So he is very, very deliberate. And it's like the people, that say, oh, it knows we're going for a ride, or we're going for a walk, when we pick up the leash or pick up the keys. Wow. Really? That's so surprising. Considering you do it every day, it probably took it, 2 days to pick up on that, and that was 12 years ago. So everything I do with this dog has to be very deliberate, down to putting the leash on. Oh, and your mom's on her way over here. We're totally going to get her on the show. She's bringing us Girl Scout cookies. So he sees what I'm getting ready to do. What I don't want is my hand fiddled with when I'm putting this leash on there. So I am going to try to use a command down. You tender, precious dog. And I'm going to tell you why that dog did that, because I am very hands off. If I was crudely petting this individual, he wouldn't have that for me. He loves me with a servant's heart, as long as my wallet is full. And by wallet, I mean this thing.
Where's
Like
my
she's on a
checks?
roll. Where's her pills? I'm being very deliberate about everything I do. He now knows putting the leash on was probably a precursor that we're going for a walk. I want to really enunciate. And I want you to understand, I could do, if he was deaf, I could do all this without a verbal command, just by physical precursors, not even honestly hand signals. See that? He understands. I'm going to do it one time. Silent training. In case your neighbors like mine probably do. That was me at 4 this morning. This all that. I go, don't you see there's a dog in the road? Then there's a cop right there. I go, they saw there was a dog in the road. All right, watch. So he understands, though. He knows I just stand around babbling. He knows that I can augment what I'm going to say to him with that pager, and I will. Reggie,
Yay!
I'm being very surgical.
Yay!
So yay, it's my kind of we're on the right trail. Yay. Well, I'm going to have that little hand drop, and you see him kind of go up my finger, but that's going to help him understand heel. That's a precursor. Because he's got it good.
Yay! Yay!
Oh, he sees all his little friends too. I want you to watch him very closely. Down. Oh, you precious. And it's almost, it's almost dance-like the way he's setting himself down. He's adding. That's what I want you to understand is so interesting about this kind of training. He's adding all that little flair on his own. Down.
Yay! Yay! Yay!
The collar is giving him the mental state and the ability to do that. I'm going to pick him up very surgically. And I'm just picking him up. I'm not going. Reggie.
Yay!
Heel. And I do want to switch it up. If I'm just monotone, I can make it more interesting. Like precious, 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 precious angel. Mama's precious, precious angel. Down. Heel. Down. Oh, it's getting better. It is getting better. Heel. Yay. I'm going to turn. Heel. I'm going to tell you what he was doing right there. Heel. Down. Precious, precious boy. Precious, precious dog. Wonder. Wonder. Down. So I'm kind of leading him along. And then oh, you little Jumbo, you've got, oh, Grandma's going to be so surprised how big you are. Grandma's bringing us cookies. I told Summer, I said, Winter Park is full of the most amazing people. The world is full of amazing people, but Winter Park is especially full. Heel. He knows the leash is here. I want him to know that. Heel. Down. Down. Heel. What I want you guys to understand, he's not good. We're not thinking of him as we're going to take him off leash in public. You're not looking for that in every dog. I'm going to get him in his place now, so watch. I'm going to do everything. I'm going to start having precursors. Part of it's going to be me looking at it. I want you to watch how closely he's looking at me. Reggie, in the place. And you can see where I'm at now. Oh, you precious, perfect. If you cannot get a dog to react to your verbal praise, you're a terrible trainer. That's why they look at you guys. If you wonder, precious, 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 you precious angel. You precious, precious. And what honestly he's looking at is the way I'm saying it with my eyes. You precious. I'm an Academy Award winning actress. All right, guys.